for catching me live and also for checking out the replay. Hello there, welcome, welcome. I don't know if this looks any different on your end, but I am doing this scope today with my new iPhone 7, so supposedly the camera is better, so I don't know if this looks different to you, but we'll see. Hopefully it's different to me once I actually take a look at these replays. But it's your girl, LaShanda Henry, here. I'm tongue-tied. LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, all about helping you make sense of making money online. I'm continuing my challenge here, 21 days on Periscope, sharing 21 ways to monetize now. Welcome, welcome. Hey everybody, I just finished a session on my solution number 4. I did my day number 4 of what you can do to monetize now, so if you missed it, watch that replay. Today, I'm going to talk about how a $1 sale turned into a $900 purchase. Okay, real talk. There's a 7-step system to this, and we're going to go through 3 of those steps today. Hopefully you guys got your pen or your pad or something that's you're ready to write down and get clear, because I certainly want you to be able to take my lessons learned and apply them to your business. Okay, so here is my old phone. This is, I think it's the iPhone 5. This is dated. This is super old. And now I have an iPhone 7. But I have been with the AT&T iPhone brand for many moons now. I mean, my hubby and I, we've been with we've been with AT&T since before they were AT&T, when it was Singular, okay, and then AT&T bought Singular. That's how long we were with that platform. Antoinette says same here. Okay, so for my loyalty brand people, you know what I'm talking about. So one of the things that I was very, very happy with for the last couple of years is, as a very long time loyal AT&T iPhone user, we used to get these bad boys for $1. I literally got this for $1, like real talk. They were like, look, it's time for you to get an upgrade, you get this for $1. I got maybe a couple of these because we were longtime customers for, you know, that dollar promotion that they do. So I went into Best Buy and I was like, look, it's time for me to get the iPhone 7. I've been with y'all for doggone how many years? I need my dollar phone, like today. And they were like, well, sorry, ma'am. Let me tell you how that story goes, okay? So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the process of getting my iPhone 7 and the 7-step process of going from a $1 purchase to a $900 purchase, okay? Now, this is totally awesome. I sat down and I fleshed this out. These are some of the strategies that I use in my business, by the way, when I'm selling my information products, my physical products, my events, and I wanted to sit down and flesh out this process because, one, I just thought it was crazy killer, you know, between AT&T and Apple and Best Buy, the partnership, what they did, the sales funnel, totally killer. But number 2, I was like, I need to share this with you guys because some of you, you're consumers, but you're not seeing this. Do I have any iPhone users? Any iPhone users? Just drop a 1 if you use iPhone, or a 2 if you use the Android. If you're an Android person. But I want to talk about just the strategy behind it and how you can look at things not just from the perspective of a consumer, but of a creator, as somebody who's selling stuff, okay? So, of course, you know that phrase, that pays. If you've been here before, fire, drop that in the comment box because I want to make sure that you are focused and fired up. And if you're excited about this session today, feel free to share it, tweet it out with your followers. Thank you, Miss Robin, and welcome to the Mastermind. Miss Robin is one of my newest Fire Starter Circle Mastermind members. Welcome, welcome to you. We're going to have an awesome time. Thank you for tweeting it out, sharing it with your friends, because we're about to jump in, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do here is you're going to pick a product, okay? So I want you to think of a product that you're currently trying to promote or you're working on right now, and I want you to put that product aside, because as we go through this process, hey Faye, one of my other mastermind members, hey Faye, hey Rhonda, all my girls are in the building right now. That's awesome. I want you to think of a product and put it aside because you're going to compare this sales funnel, this experience that I went through with my new iPhone purchase. You're going to compare that with your product, okay? So drop a 1 in the comment box. Does everybody have a product in mind? Because we're going to go through this process together. This is going to be really fun, y'all. I'll go through at least the first 3 to 4 steps, but the magic is in all 7. So I'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, good. I see 1. So everybody has a product in mind. That's the first part of this process. So like I said, I went into Best Buy and I was like, look, for the last 4 years, every time I upgrade my phone from my 4 to my 5, I get a phone for $1. I am a loyal AT&T customer. I want my dollar phone. So here's the first thing. Do you guys remember when iPhones came out? I mean, back in the day, you got an iPhone, it was black, and it was like what? It wasn't 16 gigs. What was it, like 8 gigs? It was something ridiculous. It was really small. But back in the day, we didn't use as many apps. We didn't take as much video. We didn't take as much photos. So we didn't really care about all that memory, right? And then come Live Screen and all these awesome video cameras. And we're like, I need more memory. How am I going to play Pokemon? I'm not about that Pokemon life, y'all, but I saw folks going crazy, so you know I had to mention it, right? Yeah, it was one phone, one color, one size, one price. If you could afford to buy it at that price, God bless you. If you wanted that black phone for that 4 gig or 8 gig or whatever, it is what it is, right? It was like the elite of the elite. You know they were elite because they had the iPhone, right? You can tell everybody with the Beats headphones versus everybody else who's like, well, you know, I got fleets. I don't have Beats, I got fleets. Right? It was kind of like a prestige thing because Apple has that. Whether it be their laptops, their iPads, or their iPhones, it's a prestige thing, right? Because they were like, look, it's one price, one color, one size, that's it. I'm not about that Android life. You can't plug no memory into this. You can't exchange nothing. That's how it used to be, right? Truth, okay. So the first thing I want you to think about, right? They've transitioned, okay? They've transitioned over the years, you know, especially as they had to transition. First, I'm not even going to talk about that for many different reasons. I'm going to just say they've transitioned over the years. So the first thing that I want to talk about is when I said to the young lady, okay, so let's do this. I want my iPhone 7. She was like, okay, so what do you want? You can get black. You can get the white color. They've got gold. They've got rose gold. I'm like, what the hell is rose gold? What is rose gold? But I just found that interesting because before it was just black. And then they were like, okay, we got black, we've got the white, silver. Okay, let's start doing that. So the first thing I want you to think about is how they've transitioned over time with their colors, okay? And then, because I was looking at all the different iPhones, I was just getting confused, right? You think of me as like this super techie girl. I was like, what the hell am I doing here? She was like, okay, well, you know, what size do you want? There's the 32 gigabyte, there's the 128 gigabyte, there's the 64 gigabyte. Mind you, back in the day, it was like 4 gigs, right? Now they got the 32, 128, 256. So the first thing that I want you to think about was they have variations now in color, and they have variations now in size. Think about your product. Do you have, number 1, product variations? So drop a yes in the comment box if you have variations on the product. Because first thing I said to you guys was pick a product. We're going to compare your product to this process that I went through with my iPhone 7. And y'all said, okay, I got a product, okay? The next question I said was, do you have product variations? Because variations are very important. It's not just a take it or leave it thing. You want to have variations, and I'm seeing yeses, so good. For those of you who say yes, so far so good, because at the end of the day, there are 3 types of buyers. There are the buyers who are going to take good, they're the buyers who are going to take better, and they're the buyers who are going to take best. You know, for those who are looking for that iPad prestige, that Apple prestige, they are going to take the best. But you have to be strategic about it, because there's some people who are just going to say, you know what, I'm going to take good. So Faye says to me, what if it's a training? What if it's a training? Well, listen, Faye, my focus product right now is Back to Business, right? So I'm like, go to Back to Business webinar. It's a training series, backtobusiness.me. It's a training series, and it's my virtual experience, right? But guess what? There are product variations for my training series, because I know that there are different type of people that come to me. There are some people who want the best. Some of you guys are in my mastermind right now because you signed up for the mastermind for 90 days. You signed up for the live webinars. You signed up for the I want the whole Back to Business virtual experience. You signed up for everything. That is the best offer on that page. It's training. So Faye, listen up. Okay? And there are some people who go, you know what? I feel you, I love this, but good is good enough for me. And so some people have registered for the replays. There are 3 different ways that you can register for Back to Business. And the first way is the replays. Some people just register for the replays because, number one, they go, oh, okay, I see that you're doing the live event on the 27th, and I don't think I'm going to be able to watch them live, so I'm just going to get the replays. Some people just get the replays because, real talk, it's the lowest price point, so it works for their pocket, right? Good, better, best, right? So you've got to think about for yourself, even when you're doing something like a training, how you can create variations to accommodate your people, right? So, you know, I was like, okay, I don't really care. I just want my iPhone 7 to be white on the front. I don't care if it's silver or rose gold, whatever that is. It is what it is. And so my hubby, he's sitting beside me. He's like, no, I need it all black. I'm like, okay, well, because then he said to me, well, I'm going to get an iPhone 7 Plus. And I was like, okay, well, when you get your 7 Plus, I'll give you my 7 and you get my 7 and I get your Plus. He was like, what do I look like with a rose gold phone? So everybody has different personalities, right? So the colors, variations for personalities, the price points, variations for pockets, right? Because keeping in mind that the 32 and the 128 and the 256, they're different price points. They're different for different reasons. I said to her, listen, my phone right now has 16 gigs and I'm killing it. Like, I'm going through them 16 gigs every week. I need something more. So at least 128 or 256 is going to work for me. Versus the person who's like, I just want a new phone and I want something that's affordable. So just give me the smallest amount that you got, please, right? Good, better, best. Okay? So the first question I said to you guys, do you have product variations? So far, most of you said good. You said yes, which is awesome. For those of you who are watching via the replay or live, but you didn't answer, if you don't have variations, now's the time to think about them, okay? And if you need help with that, that's what I do. I'm an idea girl, so that's why you need to be in the mastermind, so you can ask me questions. Last night, we did 2 hours in the mastermind. I did my first 3 masterclass sessions, and we did 2 hours, and ladies were asking some awesome questions. I think I saw She was asking me some awesome questions last night. So that's one of the benefits of being in the mastermind, so that you can ask questions and you can get ideas when you feel like you don't have any ideas for yourself. You missed it, sweetie, no problem. Well, listen, I'm going to do another masterclass today at some point. So I may, for those of you in my mastermind, I may do another one live. I'll email you if I do a live one tonight, all right? Okay, so here's the next thing for you to keep in mind, prices. So the iPhone 7, it's got 3 prices. It's $649, somebody said yay. Leslie's excited about another mastermind tonight. Awesome. Okay, I'll do another one. Just because Leslie's excited, I got to do another one. If you're not in the mastermind, remember, you can register for 90 days to be in the mastermind, plus get access to Back to Business, and you can go to backtobusiness.me. If you're in the mastermind, you're not getting the emails, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. So that's for the existing Firestarter Circle mastermind, okay? I think everybody's getting the messages, but if you didn't get it, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Say, LaShanda, I'm in the monthly mastermind. I missed last night's email. Where was it? Plus, help me. Could be in your junk folder. You can check that as well. But again, email me, sistersense@gmail.com, so I can make sure that you don't miss the one that I'm going to do today, just for Faye and Leslie, because they're so excited about it. But yes, if you haven't registered, you can get a 90-day pass to my mastermind, and you can do so by going over to backtobusiness.me to register. And you can use the code right now, IAMIN, all capital letters, IAMIN, to get a discount off of registration. Yesterday it was half off. Some of you got that half off. If you didn't, I'm sorry, opportunities expired. It's no longer half off. But you can get 21% now if you use IAMIN, and you don't want to miss out on that opportunity because, again, they do expire. So, okay, the next thing I said to you all was the iPhone 7, it's $649, $749, and $849, okay? Okay, now mind you, this girl came into that store looking for a dollar phone because this was my iPhone 5. I got this for $1. And I got my iPhone 4 for $1 as well, because that was the loyalty upgrade thing that they were doing, AT&T and from Apple, for a long time. So I was like, okay, my next phone, I'm getting my dollar phone. Whoop, whoop. But I'm showing you the process that one goes through to go from a $1 sale, because $900, okay, that is the price point that I ended up at, $900, from $1 to $900. So I'm showing you the process of how it's possible to go through that through a sales funnel, but you have to be strategic and you have to be mindful of the people that you're trying to reach. Because drop a yes in the comment box if you're selling stuff and people tell you, girl, I can't afford it, I wish I could, maybe if it was free 99. If you understand what I'm saying. And real talk, while I do invest in me, I'm so used to being a loyal follower of AT&T and getting my dollar phone. That is what I wanted. I wanted my phone for $1. So how the hell they got this girl to go from $1 to $900? It's all in the strategy. It's all in the sales strategy, which we're talking about today. All right. Thank you for the hearts and the love. If you've got a couple of people in your circle who need help with sales, you can certainly let them know. I did another Periscope session on how to not suck at sales. The replay is still on Periscope, by the way, so you can watch that one this weekend too. But this right here is magic. So the next thing I want to say to you guys, do you have, remember I said pick a product. Number one, pick a product. For that product, do you have variations on the product? So for me, that's my Back to Business virtual conference. And yes, I do have variations. You can get the replays. You can get the replays in live. You can get the replays live in the mastermind, right? So I have 3 variations that people can choose from. Do you have, for the product that you're thinking of right now, 3 variations? That's number 1. Number 2, do you have varying price points? Okay, that's number 2. Varying price points, very important. I teach this because for a lot of entrepreneurs, especially entrepreneurs who are just starting, their only solution to price variations is discount. Like, that's the only thing that they can do. Like, one product at a discount. That's the only thing they know. But how you get smart at sales is when you create price variations so that there are different opportunities for people to buy into what you have. So like I said, you've got to think about that good, better, best scenario. And there are some people who are going to sign up to Back to Business just for the replays, which are currently $77, versus getting everything, which is $247 currently right now, the live, the replays, and the mastermind. So think about your variations and the price points that you're putting them at, because you're going to have people who are on a budget versus people who are really not considered with the price so much, but the value, and they want to buy everything that you have. Okay, so do you have price variations? That is question number 2 for you. Okay. Okay, so the next one here is twofold. The next one here is twofold. When you think about your product right now, how many of you here have customers or clients who have either, number 1, purchased this product from you, number 1, that you're thinking about, or they've purchased something similar from you in the past? So drop a 1 in the comment box if this applies to you. If you have had a customer who's either purchased this product that you're focusing on right now, or they purchased something similar from you before, drop a 1 in the comment box, okay? Because this is big. This is very, very big. One of the things that I talk about is the fact that when it comes to sales, forgive me, I got something on my shirt. When it comes to selling, it's so much easier to sell to an existing customer than it is to sell to a new customer. And one of the things that iPhone and Apple and AT&T, one of the things that they've done really well is, number 1, they're trying to get you to get the newest thing, right? That's number 1. So they always got you. They always got you. But number 2, when you get that newest thing, they're like, listen, you're going to get this new thing. Every time I got a new phone, by the way, for $1, I had to sign up for a 2-year contract. So I've been with AT&T since I lived in New York. So well over going on 10 years plus I've been with AT&T. I feel like maybe 10 going on 12 years we've been with the AT&T phone provider. And we could just keep going because we get these promotional deals and another 2-year contract, another 2-year contract, another 2-year contract, right? So that's something that I want you to keep in mind. It's so much easier for you to sell to an existing customer. So one of the things that you have to work on is retaining the customers that you have. Same here, they get you every time. You have to work on retaining the customers that you have. So the first thing I said to you guys was this: do you have any customers? A few of you said yes. Do you have any customers who have either purchased your product or purchased something similar in the past? Okay, that was question number 1. I got all my stuff here, guys. That was question number 1. The next question is this, and you may have to do a little bit of a thinking about this. The customers who have purchased from you in the past, how long have you been able to retain your customers on average? So your retention rate. So I said to you with these AT&T contracts, I'm doing like 2 years, and I've been with them for somewhere between 10 to 12 years. Look at your customers, the clients that you are keeping right now, the ones that you know by name. On average, how long are you retaining them? Could be once, you just keep getting new people all the time. It could be, you say, maybe 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year, 2 years. One of the ladies, when I did my Periscope about 2-3 days ago, she was like, man, I've been following you since MySpace. And I was like, damn, that's a long time ago. So you want to answer that question for yourself. And I want to see, drop in the comment box for me. For those of you who do have existing clients, how long have you been working with them? One and done. I need to turn them into repeat customers. Ooh, yeah, that's important. You definitely need repeat customers. Okay, so one person said 4 years. Awesome. So I'm going to write these down, okay? Anybody else? I see somebody coming in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I saw one person said 1 and done. One person said 4 years, which is pretty good. It's kind of like the opposite extremes. Anybody else, you can drop it in there. But this is important. I really want you to think about this right now. For those of you who do have customers, for people who are paying, I hope that you know your best customers by name, and not even just, I do have some people who come back. You should know your best customers. I mean, when we're talking about promotions and sales, that's essential. But at the very least, you should know how long that is. What was the question just came in? Okay, awesome. So right now we're talking about products, right? So number 1, I said I want you to pick a product that you're focused on selling right now. And number 2, for that particular product, have you sold that product to anyone before? Either something similar or that specific product, okay? So that's the question. Then when you're thinking about your previous customers and clients, how long have they stayed with you? So the retention factor. Has it been 1 week? Has it been a month? Have you retained customers for 2-3 years? What is your retention like? And if you don't know that, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back, look at your sales. I want you to take note of those clients who have come back, how often they've come back. I want you to know these people, okay? Because these are your longevity customers. These are the people you should be loving on. Just like how iPhone loves on me and gives me these doggone phones for $1, you need to be loving on the customers who love and value your business. Okay? That's important. Okay? Because the process right now is me telling you how I went from this $1 phone to a $900 purchase. But it's all in the strategy, and that's what I want to teach you guys. Okay? So step number 2, we talked about number 1, product variations. Faye's laughing at me right now. We talked about product variations. We talked about price variations. And right now, we're talking about your existing customers. Okay? So how long have you been able to retain them? Do you know them by name? Okay? That's important. Okay, so let me tell you why I'm asking you these questions. Because here's what AT&T they do, and here's what Apple, the whole gang, AT&T, Apple, Best Buy, because I usually buy them at Best Buy when I go and get these this is what they do, right? So first of all, you look at the paper because they've got the display with all of these lovely phones, and you're like, mouth is watering because you want every single phone, right? And they show you like, this is the amount that you get if you are not already an AT&T customer, right? And then you look at that crazy price and you're like, ah. And then they're like, this is what you get if you upgrade as an existing customer. And you're like, ha ha ha. I'm an upgrader. They gonna upgrade me like Beyonce. Like those other people, right? You know, other people who are like praying to get somebody who's got an established account to buy the phone for them because they know that they have to like pay mortgage to buy that phone because they're not on a plan, right? Makes you feel good, right? Because you've got I like that thought, right? But it's the truth, right? I'm gonna upgrade you. You feel good because I could walk out with $1 phone and you gotta pay $800. Nah. So you want to think about for yourself, number one, how long you're retaining your customers, right? They're retaining me. They've retained me for well over 10 years, go 12, somewhere between 10 and 12 years. I got to do the math on that, but it's been a long damn time. So number one, you want to be able to create for that product, right? How are you creating longevity, right? Longevity for the experience that they have. You want to be able to create upgrades so that you can have that longevity. So for those of you who are watching, I've been doing this whole thing on Periscope about 21 ways over the course of 21 days that you can monetize now. Day number 2, I talked about subscription models. I said you all are, as consumers, you're buying into subscription models. Every month I got to pay AT&T for my service plan, right? You got to pay your mortgage, your phone bill, your water bill, all that stuff. You, as an entrepreneur, need to get smart about creating subscription models and using those in your business, right? You also have to get smart about creating opportunities for clients to work with you on a longer basis. So not a one and done, not a, sporadically. Somebody said, I get clients, but not consistently. You want to look at the products that you're creating and how can you do something that is going to allow you to create longevity in your business. Okay, so I saw Leslie. I don't know, Leslie, are you still here? I saw my girl Leslie just a second ago. Leslie sells jewelry. Amazing. She sells beautiful jewelry. You need to follow Leslie. Leslie, if you're here, put your URL in there so they can see it and follow you. You go to yourself, okay, well, I sell jewelry. I don't know really how I would create longevity with clients. How would I do that? I mean, I get you do a subscription model. You've got a mastermind. People pay you for the mastermind every month. I get that, but I've got a physical product. How do I do that, right? There's so many ways for you to do that. One of the ideas I gave you guys, if you watched that webinar, if you watched that webinar that I did, or the Periscope that I did on subscription boxes, I said 1, subscription boxes, so you can create a jewelry subscription box. Every month they get all of these cute accessories so that they always stay fresh and fly and in trends, right? Number 2, they have auto fulfillment. Okay, so I have my puppy, she's upstairs. And for Petco, they say, listen, get on our auto fulfillment plan. Never be out of pet food. So before it's even finished, we already shipped another one out to you. Okay, subscription boxes, auto fulfillment plans. So you're always getting something, right? But in order for you to do that, you got to know who your valuable customers are. And so you can talk to them and you can see if this is something that they want. For the phone, they say, listen, you need data, don't you? You need data, right? I know you don't always got Wi-Fi. Do you travel? When you're out on the road, don't you need data? So you've got to pay for that. You've got to pay for that on a monthly basis, right? You've got to think about for your particular product. In college, I had one for makeup. Okay, so you know the subscription box thing. You know how that works. You've got to think about for your particular product, can you create some sort of ongoing subscription series, number 1. And number 2, are you upgrading your followers? Are you providing them with some sort of amazing perk that keeps them coming back and staying with you over time? Because that dollar deal, I was very cute, walking around, yeah, girl, I got my phone for $1. They upgraded my girl, very cute when other people were struggling, okay? So let me ask you a question right now. We're doing brainstorms. Number 1, think about the product. that you have? Think about the product. Can you think of a way that you can go back to your existing people and upgrade them? Provide them with something of value that's going to keep them staying longer. Can you think of something that you can provide to them that is on an ongoing basis? Could be once a year or once a month or even once a week if you've got it, but something that is going to create something that allows you to have an ongoing relationship with them. Rhonda says yes. Good. I see one yes. I want to see like 5 or 10 yeses, right? What can you do to create an ongoing relationship? Number one, what can you do to show that you really, 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 really value the people who valued you before and have an opportunity for them to get an upgrade? Okay, so I see a few yeses there. I would like to see some more. So maybe some of you guys are brainstorming. So longevity and upgrades. Very important. Very important. Okay. So listen, guys. Those are the first 3 steps. This is 7 steps. They took me through 7 steps, and by step number 7, not only did I get a phone for $849, but I bought more stuff. So I walked out that store with $900 purchase that I had made from going in from $1 to $900. But these are the first 3 steps here, okay? There's some folks on Periscope right now. My other phone is blowing up right now. Listen. Those are the first 3 steps that I want you to keep in mind, okay? Now, when I looked at the prices, I was I said, okay, girl, I want that $1. And she said, well, we don't do that no more. I was like, but no, you don't understand. But I've got, like, I felt like I could have took all my phones out, but I got this one for $1, and then I got that one for $1. And then you remember this one? Ain't it cute? I got that one. How come I can't get the new one for $1? You know, put the pouty lip on. How come I can't get the new one for $1? She was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't do that, right? So you ever have people who come to you and they have a certain price point in mind? Could be $3.99, like they expecting you to do it for free, or a very, very low price point in mind, and then you blow their mind because you're like, no. But you can get it for $849 if you want to, and you're like, but that's not what I wanted though. I wanted the $1 phone, okay? So she took me through 4 other steps, and I came out with the $900 phone. But I wanted you to take you through the first 3 so that you can see how the whole process works. Inside of Back to Business, one of the sessions I'm doing is on how to be a savvy seller. And as a bonus, I'm going to walk you through all 7 of these sessions, because baby girl was about to walk away because I wasn't getting my $1 phone. But they got me. And they used 4 more smart strategies to do it. The first one I said to you, you want to make sure that you've got product variations. You want to have price variations. You want to make sure that you are looking at the longevity of your clients. You're giving them upgrades, and you're giving them opportunities to stay with you longer. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm about to wrap up so you can watch the replay. Those are the first 3. I do appreciate you, though. Thank you for joining me today. Those are the first 3 really smart strategies. The next 4, Rhonda says, don't leave me hanging. Rhonda, you are my mastermind, so you're going to get all 7. The next 4 are in the strategies that I share for savvy sellers, okay? So I'm going to go through all 7, and I might do it today because Rhonda's like, don't leave me hanging. So my mastermind girls, if y'all want me to do it today, I'll go through all 7 for you today. But I'm definitely going to do the next masterclass session live for my mastermind tonight. So for those of you who are in my mastermind, look out for an email from me. I'll send it to you within the hour so that we can do a mastermind today on the next way that you can monetize now. And we'll talk about the 7 ways, because I'm all about being a savvy seller, especially for my sister girls who hate to sell. We will talk about the different things that you can do, my savvy sellers. For everyone else, if you're not in the mastermind, you can certainly join us. You can get a 90-day pass. If you go to backtobusiness.me, you get to register for the full live virtual conference. Yeah! And then you also get to mastermind with us as part of my 90-day Fire Starter Circle Mastermind. Welcome to those of you. I don't know if Miss Robin is still here, but Miss Robin just signed up this morning. So welcome to those of you who are new to the mastermind. And I'll see my old G's. I'll see y'all in a live class today. We're going to have some fun. So all right, y'all, take those first 3 strategies, rock it out. We'll go through all 7 today. The link is back, B-A-C-K, back to T-O business.me. You can use the code I am in, all capitals, I am in, if you want to get a little bit off of the registration. LaShanda doesn't disappoint. No, I cannot disappoint. All of the strategies that I use in my business, all of the strategies that work really well for me are the strategies that I teach, and I hope to reach as many amazing entrepreneurs as I can in the process, because it is truly a blessing. I sit on my porch not only because it's comfortable, because for me this is something that I used to dream about. I used to be in my apartment sitting there dreaming about the day that I had a house, that I could sit on my swing, sip sweet tea, watch the birds, watch my son, have a dog, because I couldn't have a dog in my apartment. You know, some apartments, no pets allowed. Live the life that I wanted to live. So when I sit here with you, I truly want to share those things that I've learned as far as monetizing, so that you can monetize now and you can build your business, your best business life and self. Yes, I'm from New York City. I'm a New York girl living in a North Carolina world, transitioning from that 9-to-5 hustle to that full-time work-at-home grind. So listen, I know what it's like all day, every day, and I do what I can to share with who I can in the process. So alrighty, y'all, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I am so excited to share some more with you guys. I got that New York City vibe, right? We cannot leave it. No matter where we go, people always know we're a New Yorker, because it's up in here. It's up in here. So alrighty, ladies, let me tell my mastermind circle what they need to do to get on the live calls with me today. And I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow on Periscope, continuing my conversation about 21 ways that you can monetize now. All right? Mwah. Take care, ladies. Have an amazing Sunday. Bye.